Hello, lovely people. Do you know that 10 million people die as a result of high blood pressure every year globally? And you also know that drinking enough water and eating avocado can prevent you from getting high blood pressure? Yes, that's what there is a need for you to stay with us right from the beginning of this video to the end. And we have a lot of things to teach you around high blood pressure. Yes, so if you've not subscribed to this channel, please try as much as possible and subscribe to this channel, because we have a lot of things for you. On this channel, we teach you the ways and means to stay healthy, some of the ways to prevent yourself from most of the medical conditions. Yes, in fact, our subscribers are learning a lot from this channel. If you've not subscribed, I will urge you to subscribe, because here are some of the comments that some of our subscribers and viewers have actually brought to our channel so far. Comments like this and comments like that, comment like this. So what are you waiting for? From all these comments, it means that they are actually learning and benefiting from this channel. So try as much as possible and then subscribe to this channel. If your health is much important to you, I'll urge you to subscribe to this channel. So before we delve into the topic of today, let's go for the when we are back. We'll tell you everything about high blood pressure. Thank you. Welcome back to the quick commercial break. As I've told you earlier on, in this video I want to teach you what high blood pressure is, what we term hypertension, and then ways and means to stay healthy or to prevent yourself from getting hypertension, which includes lifestyle modification and then dietary change. Yes, so before we talk about everything, or before we delve into the topic of today, what at all is high blood pressure or hypertension? It is when the pressure or the blood pressure against the artery walls is too high, and this can lead to a lot of heart failures or heart conditions. So when the pressure from the blood is too high against the artery wall, that is what we term as hypertension or blood pressure. So when it happens this way, the patient or the person in question is at the risk of getting a lot of heart conditions, which can include heart failure and other heart conditions. So these are ways and means to prevent yourself naturally from getting hypertension. So in the prevention of hypertension, it involves a combination of lifestyle modification and then dietary change. So let's talk about modification or lifestyle modification. What are the ways and means or the lifestyles to adopt in order to prevent yourself from getting high blood pressure or hypertension? Whatever, like one thing that we have to know is that high blood pressure or hypertension has been one of the medical conditions that people in their old age normally experience when they are growing old. So it means that when they were strong, when they were young, in their teenage or in their useful age, they didn't pay much attention to what I'm about to tell you right now. So once you are in your useful age, you need to pay attention to what I'm telling you right now, because if you start doing this when you are growing old, you will be having the problems of high blood pressure or hypertension. So please try as much as possible and listen to what I'm about to tell you right now. And once again, try and then subscribe to this channel. So lifestyle modification. So it means that once you are strong and fit, one of the things you have to do in the question of lifestyle modification is that you need to encourage regular exercise. You need to improve upon your regular exercise. You should be able to exercise the body at least 30 minutes in every 5 days. Yes. So within the week, like as we have 7 days in a week, exercise the body like 30 minutes in 5 days. So if you involve yourself in regular exercises 30 minutes in every 5 days, or like 5 days in a week, you are at the risk of you are preventing yourself from getting hypertension, as we term it, the high blood pressure. So exercise the body at least 30 minutes 5 days in a week, at least 30 minutes 5 days in a week. So allow the body to sweat, involve your body, or put yourself in exercises that will allow the body to sweat, like it helps blood to flow through the body easily without bringing any pressure and you understand. So that is one thing you have to do under lifestyle modification. Secondly, you need to maintain a healthy weight. Now one may ask, how can I maintain a healthy weight? Now if you are watching this video right now and you don't know your body mass index, it is very wrong. Yes, you need to know the body mass index. The body mass index talks about your weight. So if you don't know your body mass index, the next time you go to the hospital, or you can even go to the hospital right after this video and then tell the nurses and the doctors that you want to check your body mass index. Once they tell you your body mass index is above 18.5 to 24.9, it means that it's not healthy. You need to they need to give you the ways and means, or some of the ways to prevent it or to make it come back to what within 18.5 to 34.9. Once you are within these ranges, your weight is healthy, and there are a lot of ways. As I've earlier mentioned, exercise can make you come within this normal weight that I'm talking about. So that is the second thing you need to do. Thirdly, you need to be able to manage your stress. So in the management of stress, you need to develop some techniques to be able to manage your stress. Whenever you are stressed, you need to do some of the things that will make you to overcome the stress. So one may ask, like, how can I manage my stress, or how can I overcome my stress whenever I'm stressed or something? One of the ways and means for you to manage your stress is meditating. You can be meditating around it. You can also take a deep breath. You see, by so doing, whatever you are stressed of, like, you'll be relieved of it, like you relieve the stress and all that. So please try as much as possible and then develop the techniques of managing your stress. Secondly, you need to stay hydrated. Take adequate amount of water within the day. So long as you can tolerate it, be taking water. You see, it helps in dilution and other metabolic activities and cellular activities. And taking much of water will help you, and then your blood circulations and all that, without bringing pressure against the artery walls, which will lead to hypertension. So please take adequate amount of water. And one of the most dangerous things that you need to stay away from is like you are taking too much sodium. Don't be taking too much salt in your diet. That's one thing that you need to know. That's what I'm talking about, lifestyle modification. Limit the intake of sodium. Yes, at least once you can feel that there is or you can taste that there is slight salt in your food, it's okay. Don't be taking too much salt in your food. If you do that, you are at the risk of getting hypertension. And then let's quickly move to the dietary intake or dietary change. Yes, so you need to encourage or take increase amount of potassium in your diet. What are these kind of potassium? The sweet potatoes, the bananas, the leafy vegetables. They are all examples of what we call the potassium. Yes, so increase the intake of potassium in your diet. Secondly, you need to take what we call omega-3 fatty acid. Yes, before I talk about the omega-3 fatty acid, in the lifestyle modification, there is one thing that I didn't add. You need to have enough rest. Yes, so you need to sleep at least 7 to 8 hours every day. If you have enough rest, it helps the body in circulations and all that. So if you don't have enough rest, it predisposes you for getting this hypertension or the high blood pressure I'm talking about. So having enough rest will prevent you from getting what we call the blood pressure. So at least you need to sleep like 7 to 8 hours every day. So let's talk about the omega-3 fatty acid under dietary intake. So omega-3 fatty acid, one may ask, what is this omega-3 fatty acid at all? The fatty fish, like the sardines, the mackerel, the salmon, the tuna, and all that. They are all omega-3 fatty acids. Yeah, that's the fatty fish. So the tuna, and then seafood like the shrimps, the crabs, they are all examples of omega-3 fatty acids. Processed food like milk, yogurt, and then eggs, they are all examples of omega-3 fatty acids. So if you take all these things, it helps the body prevent the body from getting what we call high blood pressure, which we term the hypertension. And then some of the ways and means to see that whether I'm having blood pressure or not, or high blood pressure or not, is regular monitoring of your blood pressure. You need to go to the hospital. If you are actually having a high blood pressure and you do all these things that I've told you, then you need to be going to the hospital regularly for them to be checking on the blood pressure for you to determine whether what you're doing is actually helping you. Understand? And then secondly, when you are doing all those things, don't forget to reduce the consumption of alcohol. Don't be taking too much alcohol. It predisposes you for getting high blood pressure. And then secondly, you have to quit smoking. So if you are actually having blood pressure already, then these are some of the foods that I would recommend for you to take. Avocados, these leafy vegetables, garlic, and all those things. Potassium-rich food like the banana, potato, leafy green vegetables, and then some of the food that will reduce the amount of sodium in you. Yes, some of the food that will reduce the amount of sodium. If you don't know those food, just take garlic, like moderate amount of that garlic, moderate amount of avocados, the seafood that I've told you about, the tuna, the mackerel, the salmon, and then these leafy vegetables, and then you encourage the intake of what fruits and vegetables. Fruits are much in strawberry, blueberry, orange, and all those things. It puts upon your blood pressure. It doesn't make you to get high blood pressure. It regulates the blood pressure within you. So please prevent yourself from getting high blood pressure by doing all these things that I've told you. In fact, just try it and see. If you're actually having high blood pressure right now, just go through and try whatever I've told you right now. You can get a pen and paper, write all these things down, go through them and see if you actually, if actually it will not reduce it. And if it reduces it, don't forget to come and leave a comment under our video. And then we will see that yes, whatever we've told you is actually working. Once again, this is Scholar Media House. And if you find this video being helpful to you, try as much as possible and subscribe to this channel, because that is what we always do here. It's all about health talk. We teach our subscribers about health. Like we talk about health, we tell our subscribers the ways and means to stay healthy, because their health is our major priority here. So please try as much as possible and subscribe to this channel, because your subscriptions will tell us that yes, we are actually doing a lot. So thank you very much for staying with us right from the beginning of this video to the end. And please, please, once again, just subscribe to the channel for us. In fact, we need your subscriptions. Try as much as possible and subscribe to the channel for us. If you find this video being helpful to you or very educative, please just subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel. Once again, this is Scholar Media House, and see you in our next video. Bye bye.